today I'm going to show you how to cut a piece of antique mirror tile. We sell the tiles on our website, benitaglassshop.com, and a lot of people will order them and install them themselves. So if you are one of those people and you need to know how to cut a few pieces to finish off your backsplash or wall, whatever you're doing, I'm going to show you how to do that. You'll need a tape measure, a Sharpie, a glass cutter, and a speed square is helpful. You don't have to have it, but this is a speed square. It keeps it nice and square, and the rubber on the back will keep the glass from slipping. So, with no further ado, I'm actually not going to use a tape measure. You would want to measure the glass and mark it if you were actually cutting for something important. I'll cut this in a half to show you, because that often is what we sell the bricks 4x8, and sometimes people want to do a 4x8, 4x4, 4x8, so at least you can make that cut yourself. So I'm going to line it up in my corner here. I guess I will measure it. Okay, 4 inches. All right, I marked it, and now I'm going to put it in the corner, the speed square. A little oil helps with the glass cutter. If you're going to do a lot of cutting, get a good glass cutter. So you don't want to press too hard, but you have to press in between, not too hard, not too soft, so it actually scores. But it's not supposed to be with much pressure. Hear that sound? I love that sound. If it skips or jumps the sound, then that means you're probably going to have a bad break. So you can barely see that line. I mean, it just looks like a scratch in the glass, but when you go to snap it, I'm going to put my weight on the piece on both sides, and it should snap nicely. The Sharpie is really important. It works perfect to put in between, right under the glass score that you have. So here I go. I'm going to put the pressure on it, and that was it. You do want to take the sharpness off because it's really sharp once it's cut. I'm using a belt sander. You can use a sanding block, or we actually polish them in the machine for bigger pieces, but for this little guy, I'm just gonna hit it with a belt sander on the top and bottom. So that was pretty quick. You can go around all the edges if you need to really quick, but any sander will do to get the sharpness off if you don't need to see the edge looking pretty. That's pretty much it. So I will share with you one more little cool thing over here that just made. I love antique mirror, always trying to find more ways to use it. So I'm making a piece. It's going to be an end table or a coffee table, and you can do them in any size. And all it is square pieces of antique mirror, and it's built into a cube. So here is the top is not on yet. So there's the antique mirror that's on the top of this piece. And then it's a cube here. I used an old tray for the base just to give it something to stick to while the silicone was drying. Each corner is just siliconed together, and then we tape it overnight so the silicone dries, and once it dries, it becomes structural. So when we put it together, we just took the tape and did each corner like so to hold it until the silicone dried. So this top, now I'll put the top on. I'm going to do just a thin bead of silicone around it, and then I'll place it on. And I am going to put some casters on the bottom so it rolls, this little table. And this one is, I think I made it 20 by 20, 19 by 19. 16, this one's 16. And then the casters will make it a little taller, but you can make them any size, even tall and skinny, or make 2 in front of the couch. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.